In today's fast-paced world, characterized by ever-evolving technology and hyper-connectivity, we find ourselves grappling with a profound paradox. Despite being more interconnected than ever before, many of us experience a pervasive sense of loneliness and disconnection. It's a paradox that lies at the heart of modernity. We are constantly bombarded with notifications, messages, and social media updates, yet we often feel isolated and alone. At the same time, our lives are filled to the brim with commitments, obligations, and tasks. From work deadlines to social engagements to family responsibilities, we are constantly juggling multiple roles and priorities. Yet, amidst this whirlwind of activity, it's all too common to feel overlooked or undervalued by those we hold dear. We may pour our energy and effort into our relationships, only to feel like we're not receiving the same level of attention and appreciation in return. In this landscape of modern living, there's a universal desire to feel important and valued by our close circle of friends, family, and colleagues. We want to know that our presence matters, that we hold a meaningful place in the lives of those around us. Yet all too often, we find ourselves grappling with feelings of insignificance and unimportance. It's a struggle that touches us all, regardless of age, background, or social status. Enter Stoicism and philosophy, ancient wisdom traditions that offer profound insights into the nature of human relationships and self-worth. At their core, these philosophies teach us to find value within ourselves, rather than seeking validation solely from external sources. They remind us that true fulfillment comes from cultivating a strong sense of self-worth and authenticity, rather than relying on the recognition or approval of others. But how can we translate these timeless teachings into practical strategies for navigating our modern relationships? How can we cultivate a sense of importance and value in the lives of those around us without resorting to manipulation or trickery? These are the questions at the heart of our exploration. In this video, we'll delve into effective strategies aligned with Stoicism and philosophy to gain priority in the lives of others and foster genuine, high-value relationships. We'll explore the importance of authenticity, patience, and self-respect in building connections that stand the test of time. And we'll learn how to discern whether those around us truly value our presence or merely pay lip service to our importance. As the famous saying goes, "Show me your friends and I'll tell you who you are." In other words, the company we keep says a lot about our own value and priorities. If we find ourselves consistently sidelined or overlooked by those we consider important, it may be a sign that these relationships lack the depth and authenticity we crave. Within the ancient philosophy of Stoicism, we find valuable principles to guide our approach to relationships. The essence is to be valuable without being needy, to cultivate a sense of self-worth that radiates from within, rather than seeking validation from external sources. By embodying these principles in our interactions with others, we can attract genuine connections that enrich our lives. Ultimately, the journey to feeling important and valued begins with a deep understanding and appreciation of our own worth. It's about recognizing that our value is not determined by the opinions or actions of others, but by the strength of our character and the authenticity of our relationships. As we embark on this journey, may we find solace and inspiration in the timeless wisdom of Stoicism and philosophy, guiding us toward deeper connections and greater fulfillment in our lives. The journey to gaining priority in the lives of others begins with a fundamental shift in how we perceive and value our time and attention. In today's hyper-connected world, where instant communication is the norm, it's all too easy to fall into the trap of always being available and responsive. Yet, paradoxically, this constant availability can diminish our perceived value in the eyes of others. The first step in reversing this dynamic is to create a sense of loss. When we are always at the beck and call of others, readily available to respond to every message and request, it sends the message that our time and attention are limitless and easily expendable. In contrast, when we allow ourselves to be occasionally unavailable, when we take the time to prioritize our own needs and commitments, it creates a sense of scarcity. This scarcity, This sense of missing out on our presence serves to elevate our perceived value in the eyes of others. People begin to recognize that our time and attention are valuable commodities, not to be taken for granted. They learn to appreciate the moments when we are present and actively engaged, rather than expecting our constant availability as a given. Stoicism offers valuable insights into the importance of valuing our time and attention. In the philosophy of Stoicism, time is seen as a precious resource, one that should be carefully guarded and allocated according to our priorities. By giving proper value to our time, by recognizing its finite nature, we cultivate a sense of self-respect and integrity. This sense of self-respect is crucial in shaping how others perceive and value us. When we consistently prioritize our own needs and commitments, when we are unafraid to say no to demands that infringe upon our time and energy, we signal to others that we value ourselves. And in turn, they begin to see us as individuals worthy of respect and consideration. Cultivating patience is another essential aspect of gaining priority in the lives of others. In a world characterized by constant stimulation and instant gratification, the ability to wait calmly and thoughtfully is a rare and valuable skill. Patience allows us to remain stable and composed amidst the chaos and uncertainty of daily life. Stoicism teaches us that patience is more than just a virtue. It is a vital force that enables us to navigate the challenges and obstacles that inevitably arise. By embracing tranquility and refusing to be swept away by the pressures of the moment, we demonstrate our inner strength and resilience. We become a beacon of stability in a sea of turbulence, drawing others to us like moths to a flame. Moreover, patience influences how others perceive and value our presence. In a world where everyone is in a constant rush, those who know how to wait wisely stand out from the crowd. They are seen as individuals who are not driven by impatience or urgency, but who approach life with thoughtfulness and consideration. To become someone whose presence is valued and sought after, it is essential to start with ourselves. Prioritizing our own needs and commitments is not selfish. It is a necessary step in establishing our worth. By setting boundaries and honoring our own time and attention, we teach others to do the same. In summary, gaining priority in the lives of others requires a multifaceted approach that encompasses creating a sense of loss, valuing our time and attention, and cultivating patience. By taking these steps, we can elevate our perceived value in the eyes of others and establish ourselves as individuals worthy of respect and consideration. In essence, mastering the virtues of patience and self-value lays the groundwork for earning recognition and appreciation in any setting. These skills not only enhance our personal well-being, but also serve as an example of resilience and equilibrium for others to emulate. The wisdom imparted by Stoic philosophers, epitomized by figures like Seneca, offers invaluable insights into the art of time management and self-respect. Seneca's teachings urge us to scrutinize our choices regarding how we allocate our time, emphasizing the imperative of conscious decision-making. Central to this philosophy is the notion that time is a precious asset, the prudent management of which is integral to leading a fulfilling and purposeful existence. Asserting our right to decline requests respectfully is a cornerstone of effective time management, indicative not of selfishness, but of self-respect and an acknowledgement of our own priorities. Conversely, Epicurus prompts us to contemplate the concepts of freedom and self-mastery. His assertion that no man is free who is not master of himself underscores the idea that genuine autonomy stems from our ability to govern our own thoughts, emotions, and actions. Stoicism, with its emphasis on aligning our conduct with our values, extends this principle to encompass the judicious allocation of our time and energy. By consciously opting out of constant availability, we signal our appreciation for the value of our resources, thereby fostering mutual respect and encouraging others to prioritize our presence in their lives. Applying these Stoic and Epicurean principles can pave the way for a more balanced and gratifying existence. By according due value to our time and being discerning in our commitments, we not only enhance our own quality of life, but also exert a positive influence on those around us. This pursuit of authenticity and integrity forms the bedrock of our quest to become more significant and indispensable to others, prompting us to delve into the realm of mystery. There exists a natural inclination to divulge our innermost thoughts and feelings to others, yet excessive transparency can paradoxically diminish our perceived worth. Humans are instinctively drawn to enigmas, finding allure in that which remains tantalizingly elusive. Should you pledge to prioritize your evolution, leave a comment stating, "I commit to myself," along with today's date, ensuring your dedication is duly noted. The Stoic ethos, with its emphasis on self-discipline and restraint, advocates for a measured approach to interpersonal interactions. Rather than concealing our true selves, maintaining an air of mystery entails a gradual and deliberate revelation of our essence. This strategy serves not only to safeguard our privacy, but also to pique the curiosity of others, spurring them to delve deeper into our narrative. Opting for more ambiguous and less detailed responses in conversations can prompt others to actively engage with our story, fostering a deeper sense of connection and increasing our significance in their lives. Seneca's aphorism, "Fortune favors the bold," finds resonance in the context of personal disclosure. Boldness, in this context, does not denote recklessness, but rather a judicious balance between openness and reservation. By strategically managing the information we divulge, we ignite the curiosity of others, rendering ourselves more compelling and desirable in their eyes. In conclusion, embracing the tenets of Stoic philosophy and incorporating the art of mystery into our interactions can enrich our lives immeasurably. By valuing our time, asserting our boundaries, and cultivating an aura of enigma, we not only enhance our personal well-being, but also enhance our allure and significance in the eyes of others. This journey toward authenticity and self-discovery fosters deeper connections and imbues our existence with purpose and meaning. As Stoicism advises, it's crucial to direct our focus towards what lies within our control. The extent to which we disclose personal information undoubtedly falls within this sphere. By consciously managing this aspect, we're not concealing ourselves, but rather choosing to reveal aspects of ourselves strategically and thoughtfully. This approach enables us to unveil our identity gradually, thereby sustaining others' interest and respect. Moreover, it's imperative to recognize that incessantly seeking validation from others can lead to a sense of discontentment. By maintaining an air of mystery, we allow others to appreciate us for our authentic selves, rather than solely for what we choose to disclose. This fosters deeper, more genuine connections, where admiration stems not from the quantity of information shared, but from the essence and presence we convey. Thus, true boldness lies in adopting a strategic and intentional approach to divulging personal details, thereby striking a balance that enhances our significance and allure to others. The notion of permitting others to invest in us is both potent and pivotal in the quest to become more esteemed and prioritized in their lives. This mindset transcends mere ego. It taps into the fundamental human longing to feel valued and indispensable. Seneca, drawing from his Stoic wisdom, underscored that individuals derive gratification from being chosen to contribute to someone else's life, thereby enriching their own experiences. Allowing others to contribute to our lives can manifest in various forms. It might entail graciously accepting a compliment or acknowledging and appreciating someone's assistance or counsel. In doing so, we not only receive something of value, but also afford others the gratification of feeling esteemed and significant. This engenders a cycle of positivity and mutual regard, wherein all parties involved reap rewards. This principle harmonizes with the Stoic perspective on human interdependence. Our society comprises an intricate network of relationships and interactions, and acknowledging our mutual reliance on support and cooperation is paramount. Stoicism teaches us that there is no weakness in soliciting aid or embracing support. Rather, these actions fortify human connections and foster collaboration. By embracing assistance, guidance, or even simple gestures of kindness, we cultivate deeper and more meaningful relationships. Individuals feel more invested in our lives when their contributions are acknowledged and valued. Consequently, they are more inclined to regard us as a priority in their lives. In essence, by allowing others to invest in us, we not only enrich our own lives but also afford others the joy and fulfillment of participating in something meaningful. This reciprocal acknowledgement and appreciation are instrumental in cultivating robust and enduring relationships, wherein we emerge as significant and prioritized figures for others. If you're finding value in this discussion, don't pass up the chance to acquire the ebook, Stoicism in the 21st Century, Ancient Strategies for Modern Challenges, and unlock avenues for prosperity, abundance, and improved relationships. Find the link in the pinned comment below. Let's return to the heart of Stoicism and delve into the concept of independence. An ancient Stoic, Epicurus, imparted the wisdom that it's not the events themselves, but our reactions to them that truly matter. Independence in Stoicism isn't synonymous with complete isolation from others. Rather, it denotes autonomy and self-governance. It signifies the capacity to make deliberate choices without unduly relying on external validation or influence. Practicing independence stands as a pivotal component in elevating your significance and importance in the lives of others. Within the realms of Stoic philosophy, independence transcends mere physical or financial autonomy. It predominantly pertains to autonomy of thought and action. This autonomy manifests in your adherence to personal ethics and values, which, in turn, garners respect and admiration from those around you. Independence entails being the steward of your own morality and principles. By showcasing that you act in accordance with your convictions rather than succumbing to external expectations or pressures, you earn a respect that surpasses superficial popularity. Your integrity serves as a guiding light to others, underscoring your individuality and resilience. Moreover, independence fosters authenticity in your relationships. Instead of being a passive participant or follower in social dynamics, you position yourself as an active contributor to the collective well-being. This doesn't imply isolation or rejecting assistance from others. On the contrary, it signifies engaging in relationships from a standpoint of strength and self-awareness, capable of offering as much as you receive. Stoic-defined independence encompasses robust self-discipline, self-awareness, and self-control, qualities that appeal to those who value individuals of integrity and strength. By nurturing these attributes, you become an exemplar to emulate, shaping others' behaviors and attitudes through your own actions. Furthermore, being generous and receptive to others' contributions is an essential complement to independence. This blend of autonomy and openness engenders a healthy equilibrium wherein you uphold yourself as a self-sufficient individual while acknowledging the value of others' input. This amplifies your allure and esteem in the eyes of others. Ultimately, the true wealth of life resides in the depth and significance of relationships and connections. By cultivating independence while remaining receptive to others' contributions, you establish a virtuous cycle of mutual appreciation and regard. This not only fortifies your personal bonds, but also amplifies your impact and significance in others' lives. In our quest to become more esteemed and prioritized by others, it's imperative to prioritize our own needs. This serves as a cornerstone in learning to be valued by others. Often, we find ourselves sacrificing our own needs for the sake of others, leading to undue exploitation and a lack of self-respect. In contemporary society, there's a prevalent notion that we must always be available to everyone. However, this mindset is not only unsustainable, but can also portray you as an infinite resource, depleting your attention and precious time. Stoic philosophy advocates for assuming responsibility for our own lives and well-being, establishing healthy boundaries, and prioritizing our needs before tending to others. The Stoic thinker Epicurus encapsulated this profound notion. First, say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do. This maxim encapsulates a fundamental tenet of Stoicism, which profoundly shapes our relationship with ourselves and others. It prompts us to engage in an act of self-affirmation and self-awareness before embarking on any endeavor in life. This self-affirmation entails acknowledging our needs, desires, and personal values, recognizing that they must be addressed before we can genuinely contribute value to others. The Stoic perspective, as elucidated, offers profound insights into attaining a life replete with meaning and value, both for ourselves and for others. This approach underscores that genuine value and virtue originate from within, through the cultivation of self-mastery and self-awareness. By internalizing virtues such as authenticity, resilience, self-discipline, and empathy, we lay a sturdy groundwork for personal growth and our interactions with others. Pursuing self-approval rather than incessantly seeking external validation is a cornerstone of Stoicism. This pursuit of self-approval isn't an act of selfishness, but rather an acknowledgement of the significance of self-acceptance and confidence in our identity and aspirations. When we are secure in our identity and aspirations, we emanate an authentic confidence that naturally draws others towards us. This confidence isn't rooted in arrogance, but stems from a genuine understanding of our capabilities, limitations, and values. Epicurus, a prominent Stoic philosopher, stressed the significance of aligning our actions with our intentions and words. Mere declaration of virtues and goals isn't sufficient. We must substantiate our words with consistent actions. This alignment between our professed values and our behaviors is pivotal for establishing our integrity and trustworthiness. When our actions mirror our values and true selves, we enhance our worth in the eyes of others. Consistency and integrity are esteemed qualities that attract individuals who value such attributes. Moreover, by delineating our values and objectives through introspection and self-evaluation, we forge an internal compass that steers our decisions and actions. This internal guidance empowers us to navigate life's complexities with clarity and purpose, fortifying our character and our capacity to positively influence those around us. In essence, Stoic philosophy teaches us that to be genuinely valuable to others, we must first cultivate virtues within ourselves. This lays the groundwork of authenticity and integrity, enabling us to live purposefully and foster deep, meaningful relationships with others. Here lies the crux of this discussion. Do not revolve your life around others. In contemporary society, it's easy to fall into the trap of idolizing others, losing sight of our own path. Refrain from making others the focal point of your existence. Avoid constantly being available. Cherish your time and attention, and observe how it enhances your value to others. No one can inflict harm upon you without your consent. Refuse to allow others to define or control you. This potent statement serves as a reminder that ultimately, we are the custodians of our inner peace and emotional well-being. In a world where external opinions and judgments abound, it's imperative to recognize that we possess the agency to determine their impact on us. Stoicism advocates for cultivating the virtue of selective indifference, wherein we discern what warrants our attention. Mastering our minds and emotions entails self-reflection and authenticity, the authenticity of embracing our true selves without fear of external judgment. As we internalize this Stoic principle, we assume command of our destiny, fostering self-esteem and self-respect, ultimately rendering us more valuable and significant to others. In a world where external opinions and judgments abound, it's imperative to recognize that we possess the agency to determine their impact on us. Stoicism advocates for cultivating the virtue of selective indifference, wherein we discern what warrants our attention. Mastering our minds and emotions entails self-reflection and authenticity, the authenticity of embracing our true selves without fear of external judgment. As we internalize this Stoic principle, we assume command of our destiny, fostering self-esteem and self-respect, ultimately rendering us more valuable and significant to others. Hence, when confronted with challenges and criticisms, let us recall this profound truth from Marcus Aurelius. No one can harm you without your consent. Initiate fewer conversations. In a world dominated by incessant communication, this may seem daunting, but it is rooted in Stoic wisdom. Stoics like Epicurus advocated for listening more than speaking. Allowing others to initiate conversations enables you to learn more about them and yourself. Constant readiness to converse may portray anxiety or self-centeredness, often repelling people. Practicing patience and allowing others to initiate interactions aligns with fostering genuine, high-value relationships. This approach, centered on applying Stoic principles in daily life, serves as a potent tool for personal growth and nurturing authentic relationships. By integrating concepts such as creating a fear of loss, exercising patience, moderating availability, maintaining a sense of mystery, being receptive to others' contributions, prioritizing our needs, cultivating independence, and permitting others to initiate interactions, we position ourselves for a more balanced and genuine existence. It's crucial to underscore that Stoicism transcends its influence on external relationships. It engenders a profound transformation in our relationship with ourselves. By adhering to these principles, we learn to find tranquility amidst chaos, make informed decisions, and confront adversity with unwavering mental fortitude. These skills are indispensable for a fulfilling and purposeful life. For those seeking to delve deeper into Stoicism, an ebook on the subject can serve as a valuable resource. Such reading material can offer further insights into cultivating Stoic virtues in everyday life, aiding in the development of resilience, wisdom, and equilibrium. Congratulations on your commitment to personal growth and knowledge acquisition. Your dedication to learning and applying these teachings is commendable. If you found this content enriching, sharing your reflections and experiences through comments is encouraged. Unsure of what to say? Reflect on how these Stoic principles resonated with you and your plans for their application in your personal journey. Your feedback is invaluable and can inspire others in their pursuit of self-improvement. Comment, "I accept the challenge," to signify reaching the end. If you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, seize the opportunity now. Thank you for your attention. Until next time.